back to another episode of the Skagway vlog. Today we're going to be starting out this episode on a little bit more of a sad note. Check this out. By the way, I'm at work. We're starting this vlog from work today. And I was on my way up to Fraser to pick up the people that I dropped off at the train station. And look what happened. Ah, shoot. So I guess I'm just stranded out here in this valley right now. Kind of a spooky day. We've got this low-lying clouds and it's really foggy up in the pass over there. Anyway, I have a group of like 50 people I need to pick up in Fraser, and my bus is not able to be driven right now. So I got a hold of someone on the radio, and I think they're actually sending Kelsey up here to relieve me. So she should actually be here in like 20 minutes, I think. And probably just hop in her bus, and then the two of us maybe, I guess, will tour on the way back or something. I don't know. Good news, the train's here. I waved to my people when they were like passing by in their train car. They're just right down there, so I think they figured out where to go, even though the bus number changed. But anyway, Kelsey's gonna drive, I'm gonna tour, and it's gonna be a fun time. So let's do our tour. All right, we're all dropped off. Had a pretty good tour. I sat right there and gave the tour, and then Kelsey was driving. And it was a fun time. We should do this more often. What do you think? No? How come?
Okay, man.
That tour's not good enough. All right, it's a new day here at Skagway. Great news. Look at this. Yeah. So our mechanic drove up there yesterday and swapped out my tire for a nice fresh one. And I'm ready to drive this bad boy once again. So we got to work a little more. I got one tour today with Kelsey. And then we actually have some really cool plans for the rest of this vlog. We're going to be driving up to a place called Dawson City and doing some cool stuff up there. The reason we're going up there is because it's cool to go check out the place where the people went up to find gold back during the gold rush. So that's where it was. So anyway, you know what? Let me give you a little overview on the whole gold rush scene. Hey there, sorry for the little interruption here. I'm just here to give a little context on why we're going to Dawson City in this video. So let me start out with a little history on Dawson City. So check this out. In 1896, a substantial gold discovery was made in the Yukon Territory, Canada. Of course, it was right there in Dawson City. And you know, when that happened, thousands and thousands of people came up to this area in hopes of striking rich. Now there was one catch, and that was that they had to make a very difficult journey from Skagway up to Dawson City. And so, yeah, let me show you this on the overhead camera. So first, people would get on a big steamship. Pardon my terrible drawing here. You get on a big steamship, and then come way up here to here, which is Skagway. They go right through the water there. In Skagway, they would gear up and try and make sure they had everything they needed for the journey through the mountains. So from there, they would go right up through this crazy difficult range of mountains, and right there they would like try not to die, because that was a spot with a lot of just treacherous areas. From there, they would be right here at this lake called Lake Bennett. And at Lake Bennett, they would build themselves a little boat. It's kind of like just a little, you know, one-man boat kind of thing. And they would take this boat across Lake Bennett, kind of through these other lakes here, and that would lead them all the way up into here, which is the start of the Yukon River. The Yukon River stretches way up through the Yukon Territory here. And I mean, seriously, a really crazy journey. Oops. And that would take them all the way up here to Dawson City. That was their goal. That was the destination they wanted to get to. All in all, this journey from Skagway to Dawson was 600 miles. From here to there. And that's 600 very grueling miles as well. Oh, and let me just add that many people lost their lives on that journey. I mean, there were a bunch of reasons why they would die, but I mean, people weren't prepared on the trail, people drowned on the rapids in the river. Like, there were just a myriad of things that were killing these guys. Oh, and by the way, pretty much everybody did this during the dead of winter. Now we're talking like 40 degrees below zero, and that's being soft, by the way. It gets even colder than that out there as well. Anybody that made it all the way to Dawson City had truly accomplished something incredible. So yeah, that's the story. That's kind of the brief story of the Klondike Gold Rush. And nowadays, you can take the Klondike Highway all the way from Skagway up to Dawson City. So that's what we're doing in this video today. We want to just check out what that journey was kind of like for the people to go up there. It takes about 10 hours to get there by car these days. And there's still a lot of cool stuff in Dawson City to see and learn about the Gold Rush. So yeah, anyway, that's what we're doing. And yeah, so cue the montage. We are now going up to Dawson City. So we've started the drive. Right now I'm with Kelsey and Logan. Hey. We have two more in our group though. Lindsay and Anna are up there in that car. So we've just passed through the town of Carcross, and we're trying to get up to Whitehorse tonight. We had to work today, so we're kind of a late start, but once we get to Whitehorse, we're gonna get some food, and then we will camp at that place that Kelsey and I always camp at. And then the next day, we're gonna drive all the way up to Dawson City. All right, made it to Whitehorse.
Whitehorse?
We're in the city. We're going to Domino's. I know it doesn't look like it. I know I always say this in my vlogs, but it is like 10, almost 10:30 p.m. and it's very light. This is the only place in town that's still open. Having a little 10 p.m. pizza. Really beautiful night. After this, we're going to the campsite, stay the night, and wake up in the morning and hit the road. So far so good. It's been a great trip. Made it to our campsite. This is the best campsite ever. Free camping, of course. And gotta love that. Secret spot, very secret spot. We decided to share the secret with some of our friends here. The sun is expected to set at
midnight.
Midnight?
I don't know.
Almost midnight, I think. When we get to Dawson City, we were just looking, the sunset is like 12:45, something like that. So we will be in the land of the midnight sun later on, tomorrow night. After many attempts, Logan's figured out how to set up this tent.
It's across the poles a couple times in just the right spot.
So you and I are gonna snuggle up in there tonight?
Snuggle up tonight, Kent.
All right, the clock just struck 12 o'clock midnight. It's late, very late. It doesn't seem late though. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. I will catch back up with you in the morning. All right, good morning. How's it going? Woke up to a light rainstorm and got packed up. Really, really nice. Nice morning out here. We're gonna get some breakfast. Tim Hortons, of course. Canadians, every Canadian's favorite place to eat breakfast. We'll be on the road. We got like 6 more hours today, so let's hit it. Best breakfast food. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we've been on the road. We've been on the road for a couple hours now. Going up to Dawson City. Great, great day. It's actually turned out to be really warm and pleasant out here. Right now, we're stopping at a cool place called Five Finger Rapids. This is a spot where a lot of the miners had to go through on their rafts. Apparently back then, the rapids were really, really intense. A lot of people died here as they tried to get through in their boats. So apparently they took out a few of the fingers, so it's not really rapids anymore. But back in the day, it used to be some serious rapids. I guess a lot of people died trying to get through here in their boats. But this is the Yukon River. This is the river the miners took when they went out to find gold. So a great reference point here. And there's Kelsey, really close. Oh. We've been running from a pretty serious storm all day. That looks ominous. Let's get out of here.